Something unusual is happening on the streets of Japan, and no one saw it coming. It hasn't made the front pages yet, but quietly, it's changing everything people thought they knew about cars. A silent revolution is unfolding, and the most shocking part is that it's being led by cars built far away, in India. Just last month, Suzuki Motor became Japan's biggest car importer. At first glance, it sounds ordinary, but look closer. Those cars weren't made in sleek Japanese factories. They were assembled thousands of miles away, on Indian soil. That's right, Indian cars are now rolling through Japanese neighborhoods, parking in Japanese driveways, and turning heads wherever they go. How did this happen? Why are Japanese drivers suddenly embracing cars from India? Stay with us, because what you're about to discover will challenge everything you thought you knew about the global auto industry. This story is only just beginning. In just 1 month, Suzuki shipped nearly 4,800 vehicles from India into Japan. That's no small figure. It's a staggering 230 times more than what they shipped the entire year before. Imagine that. A year ago, the number was almost zero, and now it's in the thousands. This isn't just growth. It's a giant leap forward, and it's all being driven by one kind of vehicle: compact, affordable SUVs built in India. These cars were once designed for India's bustling streets and rugged roads, but now they're weaving through traffic in Tokyo, Osaka, and cities across Japan. And here's the surprise: people in Japan are falling in love with them. One Indian-made SUV has become such a sensation that it racked up 50,000 pre-orders even before it officially launched. 50,000 people raised their hands to buy it, without even seeing it in the showroom. The demand was so explosive that Suzuki had to slam the brakes and stop accepting new orders just 4 days after they began. Something big is happening, and the world is starting to notice. That car is the Jimny Nomad, a compact SUV built in India and now causing a stir in Japan. In Japan, demand for the Jimny Nomad has exploded, and it's easy to see why. It sells for just over $18,000, a price that turns heads in a country where cars can be much more expensive. But the Jimny Nomad's appeal isn't just about the price tag. It's also about how perfectly it fits Japanese life. It's small, nimble, easy to maneuver through crowded city streets, yet rugged enough to handle different road conditions. For many Japanese drivers, it's the ideal mix of practicality and adventure. The Jimny Nomad has become more than just a car. It's become a phenomenon. And because it took off so fast, Suzuki had no choice but to hit pause. They stopped taking new orders and shifted focus to ramping up production back in India. Now, their factories are racing against the clock, trying to keep up with a demand that nobody saw coming. But Suzuki wasn't finished yet. They added another SUV to their lineup in Japan, a car also made in India. It's called the Franx. Like the Jimny Nomad, the Franx is compact, affordable, and built thousands of miles away in Indian factories before making its way to Japanese roads. And Suzuki isn't alone. Honda is following the same path. Honda's WR-V, another SUV crafted in India, has helped boost the company's imports into Japan. Just last year, Honda's imports rose an astonishing 22 times. And most of that surge came from vehicles rolling off assembly lines in India. These aren't just isolated success stories. They're clues pointing to something much bigger. India is quietly rising as a global car manufacturing powerhouse. Cars built in Indian factories are finding their way into some of the world's most respected and demanding markets. And there's no market quite like Japan. This is a country known for its precise standards, where quality and reliability are everything. If a product can win over Japanese customers, it's a sign it truly has value. A shift is underway, and the world is starting to pay attention. Japanese buyers are beginning to choose Indian cars, and it's not hard to see why. These vehicles check all the boxes. They're affordable, compact, reliable, and perfectly suited for Japan's tight streets and urban driving. For many Japanese drivers, it doesn't matter that these cars are made in India. What matters is that they work, and they work well. India is no longer building cars just for its own roads. Now, these vehicles are finding homes in places like Japan, a country known for demanding nothing but the best. And that shift tells a powerful story. Companies like Suzuki have spent years expanding their production capacity in India. They've invested in local talent, trained workers to high standards, and built efficient modern factories. Today, India offers something rare, a combination of low costs and skilled labor, and that's giving it a powerful edge in global manufacturing. Now, the fruits of that work are showing up on the streets of Tokyo and Osaka. Indian-built cars are earning respect and rewriting the rules of the auto industry. And Suzuki's vision goes far beyond using India as an export hub. The company has its eyes firmly set on the Indian market itself. Suzuki has big plans for the future. By 2030, it wants to command half of India's entire car market, a staggering goal in a country of over 1 billion people. To make that happen, Suzuki is leaning on the strong foundation it's built in India. Modern factories, skilled workers, well-established supply chains, all of it working together to fuel the company's ambition. Suzuki also believes the Indian market is only going to get bigger. They're betting that India's annual car sales will soar to 20 million vehicles by 2047. 20 million cars a year. That's an entire auto industry on a scale few countries can match. And if the current momentum is anything to go by, that future doesn't seem far-fetched. Indian-built cars are already winning over drivers not just in Japan, but in markets around the world. The story of India's rise in the automotive world is still unfolding, and it's happening faster than anyone imagined. And this phenomenon isn't limited to Japan. Indian-built cars are rolling out to roads all over the world. Countries like Mexico, Australia, and South Africa have become top destinations for these vehicles. Just like in Japan, drivers in these places are choosing Indian cars because they're practical, affordable, and perfectly designed for everyday life. The story of the Jimny Nomad captures it all. Here's a car built in India, priced at just over $18,000 and engineered for real-world use. It became such a sensation in Japan that Suzuki was forced to stop taking orders within just 4 days. Now, production lines in India are working overtime, racing to keep up with the wave of demand. That kind of frenzy doesn't happen by luck. It happens when a product proves it belongs. And right now, Indian cars are proving themselves on the streets of Japan and in countries far beyond. A new chapter in the global auto industry is being written, and it's being driven quite literally from the factories of India. This growing demand is sending a clear message. India can build world-class products. These aren't just cars designed for local streets. They're vehicles good enough for countries known for setting the highest standards. And Japan is one of the toughest markets of all. It's a nation built on precision, quality, and relentless attention to detail. For Indian cars to make it there, they have to measure up. And now, they're doing exactly that. India's auto industry is undergoing a transformation. For years, it focused almost entirely on its domestic market. But things are changing. Now India is looking outward, stepping onto the global stage. With companies like Suzuki and Honda shipping more cars built in India to the rest of the world, people everywhere are beginning to pay attention. The world is starting to see India not just as a market, but as a rising force in the automotive industry. And this is only the beginning. This change didn't happen overnight. It took time. It took patience. It took years of building factories, training workers, improving quality, and slowly earning trust. And now, the results are impossible to ignore. The fact that Suzuki has become Japan's biggest car importer, powered by vehicles made in India, speaks volumes. It shows that India isn't just catching up, it's beginning to lead in some areas. The numbers tell the story. A 230 times surge in imports in a single year isn't ordinary growth. It's something far more powerful, a sign of a true shift in the balance of the global auto industry. For decades, Japan stood as the gold standard of car manufacturing in the eyes of millions of Indians. Owning a Japanese car in India wasn't just about getting from place to place. It was a symbol of trust, precision, and durability. Japanese cars were prized for lasting longer, running smoother, and needing fewer repairs. From crowded city streets to open highways, Japanese vehicles were everywhere, admired for a level of quality few could match. But now, that old view is starting to shift, and in a powerful way. It's no longer just India looking up to Japan. For the first time, Japan is turning its gaze toward India with new respect. Japanese drivers are discovering that the same high standards they've always demanded are now emerging from Indian factories. Cars built in India are meeting expectations that, until recently, were reserved only for Japanese brands. The designs show the same meticulous care. The finishes reveal the same attention to detail, and mile after mile, these cars deliver the same unwavering reliability. This isn't just about manufacturing, it's about respect. It's about proving that India, once seen as merely a consumer of global quality, is now producing that quality and sending it back out into the world. When a country like Japan starts accepting, trusting, and even craving vehicles built in India, it signals a profound shift in how the world sees India. And that's something truly special, because it means India is no longer simply part of the conversation, it's helping lead it. The wheels of change are turning, and their journey began in India. Now, those wheels are rolling across Japan and far beyond. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss our next story. And tell us in the comments, would you trust a car made in India? We'd love to hear what you think.